We are back at home, which means the projects are back on. Yay! And we are actually going to tackle the pantry as promised before, which we didn't do because we did the fireplace upstairs, which was actually much better fit. Yeah, it's a nightmare. So a family of 5 in the 1970s. Apparently, I don't know how they survived.
Because they didn't have kids.
They didn't have children? A family of 5 didn't have children?
No, it was the mom, the dad, and then all the grandparents. Wait, grandparents?
Grandparents? All right, anyway, so we're going to tackle the pantry, which Sean's at work right now. So Jackson, my lovely helper, is going to help me unload the entire pantry, and we're going to put it in big Ziploc plastic bags so that we can access it and see what's going on in the interim. And then we also have to clean out the hall closet that's behind the pantry, which is over here. We'll have to clean this out as well.
Hello?
Also a hot mess. Yes, it is. We know. We know that.
You want to know what else is a hot mess?
What's a hot mess?
Voila.
Yeah, everything's a hot mess down here because we still have the kitchen and the playroom or family room to do. We've done most everything. We've done the stairs, the bathroom, the classroom, the entry, the living room, the dining room, kitchen. Here we go. And here's the kicker. We're going to try to do our kitchen reno under $10,000.
What?
Yep, you heard me.
Yeah, I bet you can do it.
I'm doing a $10,000 cap. So this has got to be cheap because this is where we're starting off. But anyway, so Jackson and I are going to get working on that, clear this out so that when Sean gets home tonight, he's got no excuse but to take my sledgehammer and go through my sledgehammer. I don't own one.
My
take
sledgehammer.
Your sledgehammer? All right, I don't care who does the demo, but we're going to knock through the back wall, hoping that that's tonight. So, all right, you ready, Jackson?
Yeah.
Plastic container bag. I figured this would be easier because we can zip it up. Nothing can get into it. Hoping it's not going to be that long, God willing.
I plugged the boxes.
Let's do it in categories, if you don't mind. That was gross.
2 hours of
I think we actually found things from 1977 in here. It is now cleaned out. You can see. Woo!
The only thing left
It
in
is
it
cleaned
is
out.
me. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, whatever. But at least we got to jump on that before Sean gets here. Now we got to start on the hall closet. Someone shoot me right now. Don't really, but you know what I mean.
Bam.
Yeah. Okay. Now the super fun part, we got to clean out the hall closet that's underneath the stairs. I'm not looking forward to this because God only knows what's in there. And there's a lot. And I don't want to do this, but it's got to be done because we want this done. So here we go.
Hello, Mother.
Jeez Louise. Really? This is how long it's been since we've cleaned this out. Adhesive table toppers for toddlers.
Since we were...
Pantry is all cleared out except for a few items that Sean's going to need to move when he gets home. So we're ready to go. I'm sweaty and I need a Coke. Not that kind of Coke, a Diet Coke.
As you know, Roberta started cleaning out the pantry to get me going on the latest project.
Super fun.
So, yeah. I heard there was a few treats that we found
it
along
was
the
neat.
way, cleaning out the pantry and the closet.
A science
So,
experiment.
Yes,
Stuff from the
a few
1970s
experience,
itself.
but anyways, we're going to start this tonight. And we're going to take the door off. Obviously, we're going to go through that. One of the things that we do want to do is we've been measuring our boys' heights since they were tiny, little, and we're going to save this piece. and do something with it later on. So
Yeah,
that we
we're
have
helping
it.
too.
So, but as you can see, there's the closet. This is pretty simple. These are going to come right out, no problem. And then I'm going to start to knock the wall out into the other closet. And we're going to combine the two to make one walk-in pantry, which will be a little different from what walk-in pantries usually look like, but it'll be unique to our home.
Yeah.
So.
And give us some room, because that was ridiculous.
Right.
We were finding stuff we didn't know we owned.
Exactly.
Wait.
It was pretty bad.
But the thing is
It was
that
pretty
it's
bad.
still gonna
Hey, if you have any ideas on what we can do to take this and do something with it, preserve
let
it,
us know.
or make something out of it so that we can keep it, comment. Let us know.
All right.
All right. You go.
Thank you.
Tear it up.
All right.
Jackson, help your father. Demo time. How's it going?
How are you?
Good looking. I like that you got that off of there. Did it come off in one piece?
Yeah. 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 It's
It
in
was
the garage.
pre-built, whatever it was.
Well, that's good. Then we can keep their whole measuring thing. We just have to figure out what to do
What
with
to
it.
do with it. Yep.
So you've got the frame
Mom,
on.
I know what to do with it.
Oh, you have wood floor to get up. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm not gonna do it. Or maybe on the next pantry.
Okay. I like
Walk-in
your ideas.
Pantry, we put it right there.
You're cute.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Houston, we have a problem.
You just may. Yep. Okay.
All right.
So.
What am I looking at?
Plan A.
So I think a couple things. Obviously, this right here
Congratulations.
is to the stove, okay? And that powers the stove, and it's coming from up above, right?
From God.
And then, yeah, from God. This, I'm certain, is to
The switch.
the light switch.
Now what?
Well, I'm just gonna finish taking this off
Okay.
and clean it up, and I'll think about how I need to do.
Well,
That. So far, one side out. However, did run into a little bit of wire issues, but to no avail. We will figure that out. Won't we, babe?
Yep. Just a little.
I think it looks better already.
Yep.
Okay, end of day one. What do you got?
Yeah, all right. So here we are. We got the door off, frame is off. We took the sheetrock off the back wall. All the shelves are out, the supports are out. Obviously, because we are the hard ways.
Yes, we are.
We have power.
We do.
We don't just have one line, we have two lines.
What's a big fatty, too?
Yeah, it's a big fatty.
I
all
fat
right.
shamed him.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're going to have to deal with that.
Of course.
And then we were just discussing
Shocking.
what we were going to do as far as our door is concerned.
Okay,
So
that's what
one
we were
of the-
talking about.
One of the ideas that we were thinking is maybe cutting this back to widen the door out a little bit. We would have shelves on this side and a little bit wider door. However, doing that would throw the door off from being center on the wall.
Right. The symmetry would be-
We're going to keep it like this.
Keeping it like this.
And then what we'll do is we will round the shelves as we start the shelves on this side. There won't be any shelves on that side. And then we'll run the shelves around the outside wall and inside once I punch through.
Right. Because once you punch through there, it goes another, what, 5-6 feet?
Maybe
4 feet?
4.
2 feet?
Maybe 4.
Foot?
Yeah. So.
4 feet?
So anyways, that's where we are tonight. We're going to just kind of clean up and wrap things up for the night. and then tomorrow we'll get right back at it again.
Yes, you will. Okay, what are the plans for today?
Yeah, so today, first we are taking Chicho for a walk. Stretch her legs out a little bit, stretch ours out a little bit, and then we're going to go home and we're going to start to work on the pantry and start to work on the next phase of the pantry option. So I got part of the sheetrock ripped out the other night, took the door off, door frame off, and now I got to punch through into the other closet, look at the stud and the framing and the electrical, because we found that there was a couple lines running through that wall. There's a Romex going to an outlet and a light switch for our kitchen light, and then there is another line, heavier line for the stove.
Well, you like a challenge, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. So, never without a challenge around here.
That's why we got married there, bud.
So that's right. So, yep. So anyway, so we're gonna work on that. So today, I'm gonna take the other door off. I'm gonna take the frame out. I'm gonna punch through the wall.
Whoa!
The sheetrock.
Dog's gonna knock me off my feet.
Figure out how I'm gonna do the framing. How I'm gonna do the framing for the walk-in, and how I'm gonna rerun the Romex cable for the stove and for the light switch for the kitchen. So, and then also we're going to box out and get some lights set up inside the closet, so when we walk in the closet, the lights will be there for not the closet, but the pantry.
Pantry, yeah.
And that's what we're focused on today.
Sweet, sounds like good goals.
Yep.
Oh, and you forgot one thing.
Huh.
You're going to measure the square footage so I can order some
Oh,
tile.
and then I got to measure the floor, because of course we need new tile.
Of course we do.
For the pantry and the closet, so I got to measure that out so Roberta can go do her thing with interior decorator.
Yay!
Unlike
I call it
me.
the zhuzh.
Yeah, I'd use mixed tile if it were up to me, but
Mixed tile. Heck,
yeah,
good thing it's not
whatever
up to
we
you.
got left over.
Oh, that sounds
It's
beautiful.
a pantry.
Yeah, that sounds like a
But
bachelor's
we won't
pantry.
be doing that. So that's our plan for today. As you can see, we have a beautiful day where we're at. The sun is out, a little
freezing.
cloudy, it's a little windy,
It's cold.
but it still feels good. It's good for walking. Oh,
Chicho.
yeah.
Chicho.
Yeah, Chicho. Chicho's getting her walking. Anyhow,
All right.
everybody, you all have a great, crazy day.
Yeah. We'll see you inside in a couple of minutes.
Sit. Hey, little girl, sit. Sit. Hey, sit. Sit. Sit.
Sit. Good girl.
Thank you.
No, I mean the box. No.
Ooh, there's some spider webs too.
Yeah, there are.
Can we keep them? All right, so
right.
you took that out. That sheetrock is off.
So
that's actually going to the plug.
This goes.
not the
this
switch.
plug is tied to the kitchen plugs. Right, not to the switch.
Right.
Okay, the switch right here is fed in. That's the one to the light above the kitchen.
Okay.
And then these are
Okay.
fed into it. And so,
Okay.
All right, so I gotta take this out, because what I'll do is I'll use this to feed the light, and then from the light I will have a feeder from the switch up, and then it'll feed the outlets again and the light. I'm going to take the sheetrock off the ceiling.
Okay.
I'm going to build, I'm going to have to go out and get some 2x4s and that. I don't want to take this out until I have a support in here. I'm going to
Right.
frame a support in here, because there are beams running across. There are, I don't know what I don't know what they're called. There's joists that are sitting on top of that. Okay.
Okay.
This is one piece though. This is one piece. It's not a continuing 2x4 all the way
Right.
through. So I'm going to take the
yeah,
ceiling
you can
down.
see where it's cut.
I'm going to support it. I'm going to take this whole thing out.
Uh-huh.
and then rebuild it with the angle and the support that it requires. So that, and then I'll take that support, that, you know, what I build as a temporary, then I'll take that out. So
That sounds complicated.
yeah, well, it's getting more complicated as we go. So
Yay!
anyways, so like I said, I'm going to take that piece off, the sheetrock off that piece of the ceiling.
Okay.
I'm going to look at running this up and over. I'll box in a light on the top up here so that we have a light there. I want to put a light, another light over here.
So Sean ripped out the shelving supports out of the closet from under the stairs, but look what he found. Look at this cool linoleum from back in the day. Yeah, it's ugly, but I mean, cool. That's probably original to the house back in 77. Holy. Oh. It's official. We've broken through. Woo. Well, that was exhilarating. Did it feel good? Whoa! Ooh, sorry. Don't whack the wife. Nope, she chokes me. Loving it. So that one spot that you said that you need to make a support for, what is it it's supporting exactly? So it's not supporting the staircase, it's supporting the room?
Well, it's got the joists for the ceiling and the floor upstairs.
Right.
That are
So that's like the boys'
across
room,
there,
I guess.
Right. Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, it's only two, but still, I don't
Oh,
want
no, I agree with you.
I'll build a box, and then I can take this out.
So it'll be supported from the outside of it instead of these.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm gonna make it so that the wall is flush all the way around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that even better. So we won't have that sticking out.
No.
Love that. Look at you.
No.
You rock.
No.
So what do you think? Another 15 minutes? Well, it's a hot mess. Oh, it's really cool. Progress, bud. That was fun.
Yeah. It's great.
The cool 70s linoleum is now history. It was history when it was in here, and now it's history.
All right, So here we are. We got all the sheetrock pulled out at this point in time. Next thing I got to do is start to work on the studs. But before I can do that, obviously I've got Romex that needs to come out of here.
Right.
I've got the oven going to the oven. I've got the Romex going to the outlets that are there. So at this point in time, we are going to cut them out and we're going to move on.